Oh, oh my god. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, no. Ah, you win this time, Behemoth. Hey guys, Logdotzip here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review. Today's mod review is the LYCANITE'S Mobs mod, and it is by LYCANITE05. You'll be able to check out his channel and the mod in the description below. And the LYCANITE'S mod, that's a mouthful, adds almost 20 new mobs to the game, and not only that, but a bunch of cool new items, staves, and food objects to make Minecraft a little more challenging, because sometimes that's what Minecraft's missing. Today we're going to be covering the demon mobs, the ones that spawn in the Nether. There are 2 other biomes, and the mod is continuously being updated, so what I'm going to do is, if you guys want to see the rest of these items in different videos, please let me know by leaving a like on this video. I'm hoping we can get at least 700, and if we hit that, then I will definitely cover both the swamp and desert portions of the LYCANITE'S Mobs mod. So getting right into it, yes, this is going to be covering the Nether Mobs. And wow, there are some scary ones, as you saw in that intro. So right here, we've got all the different mobs, and the way I have them organized is a little interesting. But there's the Belf, the Behemoth, the Nether Soul, which is, this is the Behemoth and this is the Nether Soul. Spoiler alert! There's also the Asmodee and the Trites, and those are closely linked as well, and you'll see why in just a little bit here. Finally, we've got the Kakko Demon. That's a silly name. And the Pinkie, And this is actually going to be the equivalent of, well, let me show you all of them. So we're going to make our way right over to the Nether portal that is right down there. And of course we will get to these other objects in just a bit here. But without further ado, we're going to make our way right over to the Nether so I can show off some of these sweet new mobs. And I set up a little bit of a region to kind of show them off to you. And I think you'll find it a little bit interesting, to say the least. So, oh. Heard one of them getting mad or something. So maybe one of them will spawn over here so I can show. Oh, perfect. So here's Pinkie. Now he is what I would call the cow of the new mobs. And oh, jeez. Well, maybe we should start with that guy over there then. So excuse me, I'm getting destroyed by mobs every which way. So what happens is when he throws his balls of fire, which we will show right here, it's actually a different type of fire called Hellfire, and upon going back to survival mode you'll be able to see what that is. So hopefully he'll shoot one off. See? So what that does is that spawns Hellfire, which not only burns for extra long but causes more damage quickly. Now upon killing the Behemoth, and by the way, all these custom sounds are sweet, might I add. Upon killing the Behemoth, he drops Hellfire charges, which are required to make one of the staffs you saw in that chest earlier. Now, Belfs are also found in the Nether, and they are a smaller mob, but they are known to travel in groups, and they fire regular fire at you. So, you know, still a little bit threatening, especially with how fast they throw them at you. So, they might take a little bit of trouble killing, especially because they travel in groups. But they drop nether warts and doomfire charges, which, as you would have guessed, is used to make one of the other scepters in the game. Now right here we've got Asmodee, and this is a giant mechanical spider brain. Huge brain right here. And he will fire green turrets at you, and these are the ones that are usually closely associated with these little tiny spider humanoid things known as Trites. And they can climb, and upon being hit by one of them, you will suffer the wither effect, which hides your health. So now that you've gotten a good look at them, I'm going to take off creative and see if we can manage. Oh geez, maybe not. So excuse me while I eat one of these to keep my health up. So yes, as you can see, they are relentless and they will just keep going at you. Now, come on! Die! Now upon killing the Asmodee, he drops redstone, iron, and occasionally, oh my gosh, he will drop the Devil Star charges as well, which again can be used to make, oh my gosh, to make one of these scepters. Now the Trites drop string, spider eyes, and fermented spider eyes. So basically the same thing as regular spiders, but they also drop fermented spider eyes in addition to regular. Now upon killing one of the Asmodees, which you saw this guy. Upon killing him, he will very occasionally, oh my gosh, he will very occasionally spawn more trites. So upon killing him, let's see if he'll spawn. He's got quite a bit of health. Well, oh yeah, see? So that is what happens when you kill the Asmodi, is plenty of trites spawn to try and have their way with you. Now we're going to take a quick fly around and see if we can find the Nether Soul, which is one of the new flying mobs. There's a different one, but that is not the Nether Soul. So we want to keep an eye out and see, because this is the flying skull that I was telling you guys about just a bit ago. And they are certainly threatening looking. And the Nether Souls will actually charge at you. Doesn't appear to be any, so what we're going to do is just spawn a couple, and no big deal there. So Nether Souls, these will fly around, and they don't have much health, but you'll see exactly why that is not going to be the least of your concerns. They will go right at you, and they do not quit without a fight. They also have, oh maybe not, maybe not, I was like wondering. So upon killing them, they will actually explode, so that is one thing you do need to worry about. We're going to get one more look at that so you can get an idea of what I mean. Come on now. So yes, upon killing him, he will explode. And they drop bones, gunpowder, and blaze powder. So no new items, but, you know, an excellent source of blaze powder and gunpowder. Now that we're able to catch our breath a little bit, I can once again show you Pinkie. Now Pinkie is the closest thing that this mob has, or this mod has, to a passive mob for the Nether. Now these things will spawn even in peaceful mode. You actually have to go into the mod's config file to disable that if that's what you really want to do. But I would recommend against it, and I'll show you why a little bit later. But here's the mob. He will charge at you. Now one thing that's quite interesting is, well, not only that, but let's switch to creative mode. You can actually get these mobs to breed, and I'll show you how. They are also not impervious to fire, so you're gonna have to keep watch out for them there. So here I've got a nice innocent little cow, and we're actually gonna knock him off. I mean, knock him off, and he's gonna be used as bait. So as you can see now, Pinkie is chilling right beneath the cow. And the way you use these as bait is it's basically a form of live bait. So when we've got two here, you'll see that he'll rush right to underneath the cow as well. Yes, they'll all head towards the cow. Now upon killing either a chicken, a cow, basically any regular livestock in Minecraft, if I can find there you are. So you'll see for yourself right here. We'll place a cow down, and they seem to be stuck on this one, so maybe if we do that. No. Maybe come on now. That's odd. That does not seem to be working properly. There we go. So yes, upon killing them, they get hearts, and they will in fact spawn a little baby Pinkie. Now these have the same health and are basically the same mob, but one cool thing about the Pinkies is upon killing them, he will actually drop some Pinkie meat. Raw Pinkie meat, of course. Now once obtaining your Pinkie meat, assuming you cook it, not only will it restore a very large amount of hunger, but it will give you a strength boost. So this is an excellent food source for not only recovering your hunger bar, because it does heal a lot, but it is also a no! Get away! It's a great way to add strength to your sword attacks as well, so that is one thing to keep in mind. Now for the final mob in this area. Now the final mob is the Kakko Demon, and let me get away from the stupid spider so that he does not interrupt me any further. Hopefully he's good. Oh! I spoke too soon. They're coming from everywhere. Nobody likes me. It's not fair. So I think we're good now. Oh, did I speak too soon? Ah, just experience orbs. So yes, the Kakko Demon is a floating mob, and what this guy does is he will fire demonic blasts of lightning every so often, and these will fire off into more little charges that will disperse from there and cause damage to you. So as you saw, once it hit the ground right there, it started, yep, you see what I mean? That's some dangerous stuff. Now the very interesting thing about the Kakko Demon is you can actually bait it with Hellfire charges. Now in order to do that, you have to use it on the mob. So upon using it on the mob, he is now your friend. He likes you. You guys are cool now. I'm not sure. Yep, so now he'll fly around and actually be your buddy. Or maybe not. Yeah, see? He's fighting for me. It's amazing. Well, he's not doing too hot, I guess. But, that's a perfect excuse to let you know that you could heal your demon with the Pinkie meat. And he will keep fighting for you. Oh, I think who's going to win? Alright, well, we've got that again. We've got that on our side. So as you can see, it heals quite a bit of damage. So we're going to defend our buddy here and take this guy out because he's nothing but bad news. So those are all the different demon mobs that are added to the Nether. Now let me show you some of the items that you can get from this mod as well. So one final look at all the different mobs that are added to the Nether region in the LYCANITE'S mobs mod, and that is once again the Pinkie, Pinkie, Asmodi, Trite, the Kakko Demon, Behemoth, Nether Soul, and of course, where is Belf? There you are, there's Belf. Kinda looks like a Doom guy. Yes, those are all the different mobs that are added. Now we can show you some of the items. Now as you saw, multiple different types of charges get dropped when you kill these certain mobs in the Nether. And those are the Hellfire charges, the Doomfire charges, Devil Star charges, and of course, who could forget Demonic Lightning charge? Alright, so right over here, I've got some dispensers I've set up. Now before we use these, you can also use these charges individually. The Demonic Lightning charge, upon right-clicking in the air, will fire off one of those charges. Same with the Devil Star charge. It basically fires off what those certain mobs fire on you. The Doomfire charge is just a way to spawn fire, and the Hellfire charge is the very same. It will spawn the extra fast moving, extra painful, and extra colorful green fire. Now upon putting these lightning charges, demonic charges, Devil Star charges, and Hellfire charges, and Doomfire charges, and all fire charges, excuse me, that was quite a mouthful, into dispensers, their effects are amplified. So let me show you an example of some of those. Now we'll put some buttons on the back of these. So in here we've got the Demonic Lightning charge, and upon right clicking, that will fire off like that. And that is odd. That seems to be a weird error, but whatever. So firing off that will do that. So yes, you get multiple charges per each little dispense use. So you can see that that fires off 3 as well. Let me get this stupid grass out of the way. So yes, that will fire off multiple different charges, and of course, stupid flowers, that will fire them as well. So every effect is amplified when used through a dispenser. Finally, we've got our weapons, or the scepters, that are added from these mobs. There are more scepters and items, but again, those are over here in the different portion. I hope you guys will let me show you those in a different video. But yes, the Doomfire Scepter, Hellfire Scepter, Demonic Lightning Scepter, and of course the Devil Star Scepter. So these all work in a kind of press and hold fashion. So upon pressing and holding, you'll be able to fire these off. Actually, let's go into creative mode and see the kind of use that these take up. So as you can see, it appears to have a good amount of uses. Now the Demonic Lightning Scepter, we're going to save that one. The Hellfire works the same way. The longer you hold it, the further this will go in that direction. If you hold it for less, it will fire for less. The Doomfire Scepter, you know, just kind of rapid fires them. Pretty sweet. Now over here, the Demonic Lightning Scepter, as you saw with the Kakko Demon, will fire multiple balls of energy in multiple directions. So hopefully, with any luck, let me see. So yes, that did not appear to work too well. But that should, yeah, you can see it'll hit a few cows on the way. But yes, that will hit mobs in any direction. The particles will grab them from any which way that direction. Now the crafting recipes for these are as follows, and you're going to want to pause to get a better look at some of these. So that is the Devil Star Scepter. The Demonic Lightning Scepter is easy enough. The Hellfire Scepter is the one that takes a little bit more. And of course we have the Doomfire Scepter. So it's all using blaze rods as well as the charges that go along with each one. Anyways guys, that was the Nether Demon Mobs portion of the LYCANITE'S Mobs mod. Again, if you want to see the rest of it, please guys, let me know. This is a really cool mod. I think you'll like it. So if you want to see the swamp and desert versions, as well as the items and weapons that are added with those, please go ahead and leave a like on the video. Once again, I'm hoping we can get at least 700 likes for me to, you know, see if this is interesting enough for you guys, for me to maybe take time to do the rest of the mod. But all the same, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you again for watching. I'm Logdotzip, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.